Hello, teacher and everyone, or should I say good morning since I recorded this at 5 a.m. My name is Naren. Today I'm going to talk about factor of production. These are the content of my presentation. So, what is the factor of production? Factor of production are the resources necessary to produce goods and services to our society. And factor of production divided into four categories. They are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Now try to imagine you have a land. In your hometown, doesn't have a family run a farm. What if you make a farm out of your land? What is the first thing that you need? If you think of a land, you are correct. As you can see here, we have a land. We need a lot of land to build a farm. But land here doesn't mean it has to be a land. In economic context, it can also mean natural resources. As you know, natural resources are raw material from nature that used to produce goods, like coal or iron. But we are running a farm, not a factory, so in our farm, we need to raise animal like cow or chicken. These are called a renewable resources. Unlike coal or iron, which is a non-renewable, once you mine it, it can never grow back. Cow can be produced. We can breed more cow to make more cow. Okay, Okay, now we have a land, we are building up a farm, and we have a lot of animals to take care of. Our farm is big, we cannot look after this by ourselves. So what we need next is people to look after our farm and animal. And that lead us to labor resources. Labor resources are people who make the goods and services for which they are paid for. But we don't have to hire people to help to look after our farm. A small family can also run a farm. I did some research and I come across Jeff. So Jeff summary a book of a author named Michelle Poland visit a farm in Virginia. It's about how many people would you need to farm 80 acres without modern agricultural machine. You know how big is 80 acre is? 1 acre is like 46 square meter. If you put it into perspective, it's like 60% of the soccer pitch. So 80 acre is this big. In this research, the family have a lot of different animals like horses, cow, goat, pig, etc. The family doesn't use all of their land. They use their land for many different things. Some of the land would left follow, some used for animal crop, some for other household need, or veggie or fruit tree like that. In this research, I also learned a few words like follow or cash crop. Pause if you want to know what is it. I don't know how is a farm that big is run by a small family, but I think they can make more use of their land if they have a farm that big. I don't know, maybe they just want to chill and relaxing while having an activity to do every day. So let's move on to our next part. To operate a farm, you also need a capital. Capital resources is the money that you need to start a business. Or what we are running here is a farm. We will need a lot of capital to start our farm and keep our farm running. But a capital doesn't mean it has to be money. A fan is also a capital. Building is also a capital. And after we spend money, we also need to make money to run our farm. We spend many years with our cow, we take care of them, we feed them, but we also need to make money. And every living being born, and after we take care of the cow, we need to ship them out by car or truck to supermarket. These are called capital goods. The tractor that we use to harvest the crop are also capital goods. But how we get this far? Who come up with this idea to make a farm? After all struggling to get this far, who is the big brain? That is you. You seize the opportunity that no family in your hometown to run a farm, and that lead us to entrepreneurial resources. Entrepreneurial resources are used by the people who recognize opportunity and start business. Just like you seize an opportunity to start a farming business when there is no family doing it. And entrepreneurship is the process of recognizing a business opportunity, testing it in the market, and gathering the resources necessary to start and run a business. An entrepreneur is an individual who undertake the creation, organization, and ownership of a business. Or to put it simply, is a person who take risks to start their own business based on their idea they have or a product they have created, hope to make a profit. Just like you, when there is no one in your hometown run a farm, you're taking a risk by running a farm to make a profit. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening. These are the reference of my research. Goodbye.